Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a pull. And he lays off for ball one. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. So digging in now, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped him up. Torres is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Two of those hits were for home runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use
Walker dives. What a stop. Hey now. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here. Here in the bottom half of the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Hit softly on the ground to first. Alonso is there, and he is out on the tag. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's 0 for 9. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Carrasco has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Oh, miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the second deck and gone. Ready now, Yonder Alonso.
First baseman number 17.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is McCutchen. He's there, but oh, he missed it. He'll get it into second. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here. High in the air out to center field. Allen is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen.
Right fielder, Andrew.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Standing in, Neil Walker. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Allen. And that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Greg Allen. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Popped him up. Gardner coasts under it. 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Coming on for it is Hicks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Miguel Andujar now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. This is skied into short left center. Allen moving in. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Lindor from shallow right. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next for New York, Gleyber Torres. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now batting, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Yonder Alonso. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. Andujar over to his left. 2 down. So striding forward now, Melky Cabrera.
Right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
From the stretch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Lindor will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Short, hit hard. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So here's the cleanup hitter. Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that. Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Yan Gomes, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Settling in now, Greg Allen. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that into the box. Andrew McCutcheon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Andrew McCutcheon.
The 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Here's Neil Walker. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a throw over. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. Walker, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a first-round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Carrasco is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. First pitch of the at-bat. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now to the plate, Michael Brantley. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Torres backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians.
Well, the play's been made, and that retirement. Digging in now for the Yankees, Greg Bird, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Gleyber Torres. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cabrera's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
2 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runner going a second time. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Yonder Alonso. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out. Here's Melky Cabrera. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen looking up. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. And that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the seventh. A ball and no strikes. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Very weakly on the ground. Here's another 2-2. Missed with a slider.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off.
Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Tag from Kipnis, and he's out at second base. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far.
Andrew McCutchen.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Neil Walker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Striding in, Miguel Andujar. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Allen is over, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Yan Gomes.
Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yan Gomes goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Francisco Lindor. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Dribbled up the line. Bird gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird has rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Torres stands at first with 1 out. Pulled toward right center field. Allen is in pursuit. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Giancarlo Stanton now. Here comes the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along so far.
And the right fielder is there. Edwin Encarnacion now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And that one got a piece of him. In now, Melky Cabrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-2 is the count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
McCutcheon is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Jason Kipnis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Popped him up. Walker moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay.
Oliver Perez, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Popped him up. Kipnis is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. On the first, in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Cabrera is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still